without any shortcuts or hanky-panky. I will tell you a small analogy to bring home this point. Imagine a person who is climbing a mountain, a very difficult mountain, and he has been climbing hard for 2 days, sweating, panting, and struggling hard. Imagine his friend now comes by him in a helicopter and asks him, "What are you doing?" And the man replies, "I am climbing for the mountain top." For which his friend answers, "Why are you struggling? Just get into my helicopter. I will take you there in 3 minutes." What do you think this man should do? Or what do you think he will do? It is not the destination that is important, but it is the climb that actually makes the mountaintop very attractive. The purpose of the mountaintop is to give you the experience of climbing. If there is no mountaintop, then there is no journey, there is no experience, and there is no learning. True happiness is to be happy all along the way. If you make your everyday's work a part of your journey, if you enjoy your everyday work a lot, automatically you will create excellence in the way you work, and that will take you to the top. If you look at the quickest way of reaching the top and aim for shortcuts, other persons may not know it, but you will know it, and you will not be able to enjoy your success. You will not be able to enjoy the sweetness of your success. So make sure that your journey is one of honesty and hard work. Fourthly, love the job that you do and do the job that you love. Sir Richard John did 10 years of research, performed more than 500 face-to-face interviews with very highly successful people. And they belong to all professions like business, artists, economists, explorers, sports persons, writers, etc. But across the border, they all had two things in common. One was their ability to work very, very hard, and the second was their passion for the work. When Bill Gates was interviewed, he said that he was so consumed with the idea of Windows that he worked most nights till 10 p.m. and only took 2 weeks off in the whole of the first 7 years when he built Microsoft. Oprah Winfrey said, "Work means the most to me. When I started my career, I would never see daylight. I would come to work at 5:30 a.m. in the morning when it was dark and leave after 9 when it was dark." So we all know that it is hard work which allows people to succeed. But what gives some people the power to work so hard? Obviously, it is the passion that they had for their work. Confucius, the great Chinese philosopher, said, "Choose a job that you love passionately, and you will never have to work for another day in your life." How true. We see this passion as a common thread in the life of all successful men. And this is going to be your very important recipe for success in your future life. Love passionately what you're doing. So if it is so important to be passionate, if your work does not interest you, if at some point in your life you do not feel enthused by what you are doing, if Saturday evenings excite you more and Monday mornings makes you dull, then there is a serious problem. You will have to carefully introspect whether you would like to change your field of subspecialty or interest. Otherwise, your entire life will be one of stress and strain. Because you should not confuse between hard work and stress. Hard work is never a stress. Stress isn't working 15 hours every day at a job you like. It is working even 15 minutes in a job that you don't like. So be sure that you are engaged in a work that you are really passionate about. This is very important to make you a happy person all through your life. Fifth, choose a good mentor very early in your life. I think this is very important. You have to look at what is the recipe for success in a great mentor that you admire, and you should follow him. Because all successful people have many great qualities. They have rich experience in their life from which one can easily learn from. They may be from any different field of life, but the life history will always provide you a great recipe for success. Having a good mentor is like having a Google map guiding you to your destination. Mentors are important because they teach you by example many important ingredients for success. It is not just intelligence or what you learned in your book that will give you success. There are more important things like discipline, truthfulness in your work, honesty in everything that you do, integrity, capacity for hard work and passion. And these can be learnt only from a mentor and not from even the best books in the world. So once you get a good mentor, have him as your coach and be ready to follow him very diligently. In the book, The Golden Rules by the legendary swimmer Michael Phelps, he won 28 Olympic gold medals. And when he mentions of his coach, Bob Bowman, he says, "We were always in phase together and never missed a beat. If he said jump, I would only ask how high. He told me what he wanted me to do, and I would just do that. And I attained all my goals." We can find this complete discipline to their coaches and mentors as a common quality in all great successful people and sportsmen like Roger Federer, Usain Bolt, etc. And it would be very nice for you also to have a good mentor to guide you through your life. Sixth, please avoid distractions in your life and always choose good company. Because to achieve your aims, you need to carry your dreams on your shoulders, not just for weeks or months, but for your whole lifetime. You should be very careful not to lose track with so many distractions in your life now. And unfortunately for you all, at this present time of life, there are so many distractions which can actually take you away from your goal. It is very important that you are always with people who are aligned with your goals and who will inspire you further towards achievement. Because in the world, even in the same profession, people are very divergent in their ideas and goals. And if you are in the company of people who are walking in a different direction, then it forms such a powerful distraction that you will be taken away from your goal. This is a very famous saying, and I would like all of you to take it to your heart. All of us are the sum average of the 5 persons with whom we spend more than 80% of our time with. I would like to repeat this again because in my life I have found this very, very important. All of us are the sum average of the 5 persons with whom we spend more than 80% of our time with. So if we have to be associated with people who are working hard, who have clear goals, and who have a lot of positivity in our life, they will push you forward. They will give you the energy to achieve your goals. This is very important, and I hope that you choose good company throughout our life. 7, build insurance and have lifeboats for your life. As you progress in life, there will be a lot of areas of disappointments, failures, and stress. Ask any successful people, they will tell you how many disappointments that they had to undergo. It is only then important how much you bounce back and come back. So it is important for you to have multiple sources of strength and comfort. The source can be anything. And it will be different for different people. It can be a family, or it can be friends. It can be a close family member, an elder brother, your mother or father, or even a mentor in whom you can discuss in confidence and draw comfort and advice. As you grow up, it is important to develop the foundation of family and friends who will give you an important work-life balance. In the age of social media, and where now it is said that 18% of our time goes into looking at WhatsApp and Facebook, it is very disturbing that there are many posts against hard work and connecting hard work to stress. Let me tell you one thing very clearly, and if you take this to heart, I think this day's work is more than done. Hard work and stress are two different entities. In fact, poor work, lazy work, lack of success and achievements is more frequently the cause of stress. The reason why worry kills more people than work is that more people worry in their lives than doing hard work. So you better join the group that is then passionate in work, who is willing to do hard work and be successful, than to join the other bandwagon of failures. Eighth, learn to learn from all events in your life. This, I think, is very important. Many events in our life, even if they appear disadvantageous at that period of time, may in fact give you valuable opportunities to learn. Mr. John Roberts, the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of the United States, was making a commencement speech in a university once. It is the tradition of all speakers to wish all the graduates the best in their life, good health, and all good happenings. But Mr. John Roberts told them otherwise. He said, "I will not wish you only good things in life, and I will tell you why. From time to time, in the years to come, I hope that you will be treated unfairly in your life, so that you will come to know the value of justice and how you should treat others. I hope that you will suffer betrayal from time to time, so that you will learn the value of loyalty and honesty, and to be just when you deal with others. Sorry to say, I hope that you will be lonely from time to time, so that you don't take your friends and family for granted. Hope you all suffer a little bit of tinge of bad luck from time to time, so that you will be conscious of the power of good luck and chance in your life, and understand that your success is not completely deserved by itself, so that you don't become egotic, and that the failures of others also are not completely deserved by them. I hope that all of you will be ignored sometimes in your life, so that you will know the importance of listening and valuing others' time. The most important thing is, whether I wish these things or not, it is certain that these things are going to happen in everybody's life from time to time. Whether you benefit from them or not will depend upon your ability to see the message of these minor misfortunes in life. So I do hope that you develop the ability to get the lessons of life from every event, whether it is good or bad. Life is never going to be a bed of roses. We all need to use any setback in our life as learning experiences and convert the disadvantage to advantage. That will get your life rolling forward. Ninth, learn to play as a team member in every aspect of your life. This is very important, and as you progress in life, you will be very clear and you will understand the value of a good team. There is a very famous Chinese proverb which says, if you want to walk fast, walk alone. But if you want to walk far, walk together. There is a lot of wisdom in this saying, as great achievements can be got only by a team game. You may win small prizes as team players, but trophies can be won only by great teams. As you progress in life, to reach the top, and more importantly, to stay at the top, you will know that individual excellence alone will not matter. And you have to be a part of a great team. You are all in the medical profession, and you will not only be working with doctors, but also as a team of nurses, physiotherapists, theatre personnel, administrators, and all paramedical staff. Here, your ability to be a great team player initially, and then later your ability to lead a team will actually matter. Good intentions, clear aim, and being transparent in all your decisions, and leaving out the selfish question, what is in it for me, in every act and transaction in your life, are all important to build big teams. Lastly, this is the most important point, the 10th point, is learn to give back to society as you go up in life. Both the two persons who have been given DSc degree today, both of them exemplify this, and they have given out to others more in their life than what they have got back from the society. And this is actually the greatness of all great men. While it may not be obvious at a superficial level, we are all benefactors from the work and sacrifice of a large number of people from the society. The social structure which we live in, the peace and harmony, the water, the electricity, the roads which we allow us to live comfortably, are all provided to us by the society. And it is important that we do our part in giving our share back. None of your knowledge, your skills or expertise will have any meaning at all if it is not beneficial to the person who needs it most and who is not able to afford it. In a country like ours, where a large section is below the poverty line and without any governmental support, you have the golden opportunity to make a material change in the life of many persons who need it. And that will actually make you happy at the end of your time. As Winston Churchill said, we all make a living by what we get, but we can make a life of only what we give. Be sure that you never let go of an opportunity to help a needy soul in your professional life. And also remember that nature helps those who help others. The story of Alexander the Great exemplifies the uselessness of amassing huge amounts of wealth. After conquering huge parts of the world and being titled Alexander the Great, he died at a very early age of 32 by a curious illness which his physicians could not diagnose. Asked for his last wish, he said, "Please make sure you bury me with both my hands outside the ground." And when asked why, he said, "Let the whole world know that even Alexander the Great's hands were empty when he had to finish. And I have conquered the whole world, but sad and lonely will I be at death, and my hands will be empty." Life becomes purposeful only when you have richly contributed your might to the health, happiness, and well-being of your fellow men. And as medical professional, you have more than ample opportunity to do this in your life. Over 30 years of my professional life, I have found the above 10 principles to be common to all those who have been successful and happy. I hope that they will also help you to greater heights in your professional life also. So let me finish off with the famous words of Martin Luther King. And this is important for you to be progressing every day. Martin Luther King said, life